Hollywood's tribute to the Weather Underground is set for a limited release in the U.S. next Friday. Now, left-wing actors like Robert Redford, Susan Sarandon, and others star in the movie called The Company You Keep. Now, this is a film that effectively romanticizes this domestic terror group. Now, here's how Hollywood plans on honoring the radical organization that was, of course, founded by President Obama's old pal, Bill Ayers. Watch.
Former Weather Underground leader Sharon Solar,
one of the longest-standing fugitives on the FBI's most wanted list, was arrested yesterday, 30 years after the notorious Bank of Michigan robbery, which resulted in the death of a guard.
What's wrong? You look weird.
I'm fine, honey. I look at the man's history. The man doesn't exist before 1979.
Fugitive Nicholas Sloan has been exposed by a reporter
living as a lawyer named James Grant.
Does Grant have any family?
A daughter, 11.
See you soon. Where are you going?
I don't think he's running away. I think he's trying to clear his name.
Our government was murdering millions. We never betrayed each other, any of us, over all these years.
Got him. You have a full green light.
What are you willing to take a risk for?
Now, let's remember the horrific history of the Weather Underground. In 1970, the group planted a pipe bomb at the San Francisco Police Department. One person was killed. Also that year, the NYPD was targeted with dynamite. 7 were injured in that case. Then 3 weathermen were killed while trying to assemble IEDs in New York City. In 1971 and 72, both the U.S. Capitol and the Pentagon were hit. In 1981, 2 police officers and 1 Brinks guard were killed during an armed robbery orchestrated by underground members. Sadly, this is what Hollywood is choosing to celebrate, but I'd expect nothing less from people like Redford, Susan Sarandon, and others. Joining me now is Reaction, Fox News contributor Michelle Malkin. I guess, you know, they're supposed to be the heroes that stand for their beliefs, and is that how this plays out according to Deadline Hollywood?
Yeah, you know what an emetic is, right? It's something that induces nausea and vomiting. Well,
yeah.
This trailer for this movie is a Hollywood-manufactured emetic. And Robert Redford and Susan Sarandon and all of their left-wing pals who glorify terrorists who have blood on their hands are human emetics. This is blood-boiling for so many reasons, and particularly because the plot of this movie, which involves a bank robbery and has rose-colored glasses about these sympathetic Weather Underground type members, I think defiles the memory of all of the innocent victims, and particularly the 3 who died in the real-life bank robbery in the last incident that you mentioned in 1981. There were 2 police officers and a security guard, Peter Page, Waverly Brown, and Edward O'Grady. And those names, of course, mean nothing. They're mud to the likes of these Hollywood directors and actors who, of course, will then get accolades and probably win Oscar awards for their performances. But I think what needs to happen is that the victims of all domestic terrorism, and particularly Weather Underground and Black Liberation Army, which were involved in that particularly bank robbery, need to show up at all of these events on the red carpet and make these people confront the real-life violence that they are glorifying. You know,
and then, of course, later you'll become an esteemed professor at a liberal university like the University of Chicago, and then, of course, you can start the political career of Barack Obama in your house and give speeches with Obama and sit on boards with Obama. I know it's old. We still haven't gotten an answer, and it still irritates me. Let me show you this video. Maybe like father, like son. We've got actor Sean Penn, who is known for going after paparazzi and photographers. He walks in. He actually, interestingly, didn't do anything, but then his son, 19 years old, follows up, and watch this video.
John, how's it going, man? How's the recruit? Hey, Toniano. Sorry about that. Get in the back. What the hell? Yo, you kidding me? Yo, don't ever do that, dude. Don't do that to your You're a kid. You're a kid. You're don't do word? That's the kind of talk you're teaching him, Sean? Huh? Shut up. Oh, word?
Wow. Reaction.
Whew. Yeah, the Hollywood anger management candidate Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Of course, Dad, Sean Penn, the senior, of course, was involved in violent altercations with paparazzi. And here now is the son, Hopper Penn, who was pretty hopped up in that video, hurling homophobic and racist slurs at a photographer on the day that, you know, one of these gay marriage cases is before the Supreme Court. Sean Penn himself, a big champion of gay rights. Remember a couple of years ago when he was honored by Hollywood for his depiction of gay Mayor Harvey Milk, the San Francisco mayor, and waxed forth so sanctimoniously about the need for tolerance. Maybe he should have been delivering that speech to his son.
You know, I watched this and I'm thinking, you know, there's such hypocrisy by, you know, they should be thanking the paparazzi because that helps them. They get some pictures in the paper, get some publicity. Why is there all this anger? Alec Baldwin's another lunatic out there that, you know, freaks out if a photographer is taking a picture. If someone wants to take a picture, I go, hi, you know, smile. What is this big deal?
Yeah, look, I mean, I have sympathy for a lot of people who are famous, who have to deal with that, especially if they have children. But look, that photographer wasn't doing anything. He was doing his job, and he was attacked in this very bigoted way by liberal celebrities who
imagine if a conservative said it. Imagine if it was said at a Tea Party rally, which it wasn't. All right, Michelle, thank you.
Or by a Republican's child. Yep.
I appreciate it.